Right then guys, welcome to another edition of Ben's Angle, and yes, we are back out fishing and we are on Coking Farm. We're back on the mighty Meadow Lake, and yeah, like I say, it's on the Friday now, and I think the time's about 12, half 12. I was booked on from 12, so but yeah, I mean, to be fair, it don't look too bad at the moment. The wind's just swung into the swim that I'm fishing, and it ain't looking too bad. But the weather-wise though, well, as you can see, it's getting later on in the year now, and yeah, we've got a bit of freak weather really, because today is going to be 20 degrees, but tonight it's going to be 3 degrees. That's the swan. Looks like Ted's found him. Good old Ted. And but yeah, it's going down to 3 degrees, so it's going to be a 17-degree difference between today and as soon as it hits dark. That's a big jump. That is a huge jump in temperature. So but look, we put some rods out, we can have a go. I'm doing exactly what you guys would do, and let's hope that Lady Luck is with us this weekend. Like I say, we're on the Friday. I've got nothing out there yet, I'm just chilling out, but the way this wind's just switched into here, it don't look too bad. So but right, I'm going to get me set up. Should I say, get myself set up. He's whining. I need to go and have a look down this edge quickly, and then I need to start getting some bait out. So I'll come back to you once all the rods are done, and then I'll show you exactly what I have done with the rods. So right, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Well then guys, the rods are finally out. Just took a little while to get them rods in position, to be fair, and the time now is about 3:30. So but we've got them in, they're set. So so basically, yeah, I'll go through where I'm fishing. Obviously, you can see the 3 bennies down there looking all sexy and lovely. But basically, yeah, we've got one just here on the island here, then we've got one just here, and then I've got one down basically past this bush here, down this right hand margin, in tight to some reeds halfway down. And but what I've done is I've put some bait out in the middle zone out there. I'm just going to leave it for the first 24 hours, and it's something I might fall back on. I could fall back on it tonight, but I'm more thinking tomorrow. So I've baited up out there in the middle. I've scattered a kilo of hydro squid all over that middle zone down there. But like I say, we're fishing on the islands and down the edges, and the reason for that is I've seen 2 fish up tight to these islands, so I thought, well, we've got to go at them. We're only here for 48 hours, so instead of waiting, etc., we're going to go at these for the first 24 and go from there. And then obviously the one down the right hand margin, it's a place where I've had fish from before, like I say, about halfway down, and so we've gone in with that, guys. But like I say, the middle zone out there is all baited. We got all 3 rods of 1 hydro squid. Like I say, that's the bait that normally dominates this lake, so that's what we've gone in with, guys. I've got the rapid response pellet on the margin rod as well, and the other 2 I took them out with the boat up to the island, dropped the rigs, and then I've got the catapult out and basically sprayed boilies all up from here to basically here. So I've sprayed another ½ a kilo just up and down that island. So basically, if they come across it, they should come across some boilies. Like I say, they're all staggered along there, and that's the plan for the first 24 hours. So as you can see, the wind's pushing in here. It does look bang on. And like I say, I've seen 2 on them islands, but hopefully this evening they might start showing. It's going to be interesting to see if they start showing out in that open water bit where I've put that that kilo of hydro squid out there. Like I say, I've not gone in heavy as what I would normally do, because we're a lot later on now in the year. They will tell me if they want more. So like I say, 1.5 kilos of hydro squid's gone out, and we'll take it from there, guys. But have a word, look, this is a good thing about having a dog, isn't it? If you fall a kit, look, he's only down there guarding the rods, guys, isn't he? Look, isn't it, Ted, eh? You guarding them rods? What's going on out there? What you saying? What do you know? What you had? Oh, right, that is it. Well, I think that says it all, guys, at the moment. But like I say, we're only a few hours in. She's not an easy lake, and we'll go from there, guys. But I'll come back to you in the evening and hopefully I'll have some better news for you. Well then guys, it's as you can see, the hat is on, and yeah, it's starting to get bloody cold here up in Meadow, and yeah, that temperature is proper plummeting. So yeah, I think it's going to be, well, it is going to be a bloody cold night. And there's the backdrop there of the mighty Meadow, as they say. And yeah, like I say, that temperature is plummeting. To be fair, it looks quite light, doesn't it, on that camera? But I reckon we've probably got about half-hour light left. As you can see in the background, basically I've left both the, well, two of the 3 rods, sorry, are both on that island still. And then I've still got one down this margin here. And I haven't seen anything, guys. It's been very, very quiet this evening. Normally you start seeing a few. If I bring you over this way, you can see right up to the other end of the lake as well. And well, me and Dad, we've been sitting here. We see one showing Dad swim, and that's been it. It's been very, very quiet. The lake is like a mill pond, but yeah, it is very quiet for Meadow. Normally they start bashing this time in the evening, but the temperatures are plummeting, guys. You know, we're further on in the year now, so you know we're not in the summer no more, and yeah, things are definitely starting to change now. But right, if anything happens, guys, through the night or early morning, you guys will be the first to know. But as it stands, a Friday evening, I'm going to be pretty honest, I don't really feel that confident. Sorry, guys. Like I say, I've just not seen them. I see 2 cruising, like I said earlier, but other than that, that's been it. So we've left the bad boys where they are. 3 bennies on the dance floor. Let's see what happens on the Friday night. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Well, morning, as they say. And yeah, I think you can tell by the tone of my voice, not a lot has happened. So one of the joys of carp fishing, eh guys? First light and a cup of coffee. And that's about as far as it gets. I'm having a look out there now, letterbox style in the old bivvy door. And yeah, it is stone cold Steve Austin out there. It's fucking freezing. It's actually gone down to 3 degrees. Glad I got me heating on. And yeah, I just went out there now, and yeah, we got a massive frost, everything. So yeah, we're not looking great, guys. I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking great. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't even get a bleep last night. Benny no bleeps, as they say, eh? God, I can't remember the last time I've done a night where I didn't even get 1 bleep. So I had a good night's sleep, so did Ted. We needed that from yesterday. But other than that, I didn't even hear anything in the night. You know, like sometimes you're laying there, don't you, and you're like, you know. Nah, it's like a ghost town. So there is a big pack of them somewhere, but where are they? I don't know, and I haven't got any answers either. Like I say, time now is around 7 o'clock, and there is nothing, absolute nothing. The breeze is still pushing down here. It's only a little bit of a breeze. We'll probably piss faster, but the yeah. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really know what to do next. That's why I'm sitting here waiting for them to show me what to do. Like I say, we've still got 2 rods on the island. I've still got this one down the edge, but I'm not even seeing them out there in the open water. Sometimes you see them here in the open water, and like I say, we see one last night in front of Dad. That was it. Normally on Meadow, they give themselves away where they are. You know where the pack is before you go to bed. You know, someone's definitely on the pack, but they're not giving themselves away easy this weekend. So I don't know, maybe it's going to change today. I mean, it's going to go more. It's going to be a freak weekend, really. It's going up to 19 degrees today, but then it's plummeting to 6 degrees tonight. So it's just such a influx of temperature. I just think it's just knocking them on the head. 1 minute they're up for it, I'm assuming, and then within I don't know, 6 hours, you're looking at single figures with the temperature. So, but yeah, very frustrating at the moment. But like I said, we've got nothing to go on there other than them 2 fish or whatever I see cruise on that island. that's it. So I suppose we'll persevere with that. Like I say, it's about 7 now. We'll give it until about 9ish, and then we'll make a decision, guys. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, dreadful, absolute dreadful. But I don't know what to do because I don't know where they are. So hopefully that'll all change in the next couple of hours, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Right then, guys, well, put the rods back out, and yeah, nothing's shown at all, guys. You know, it's been very, very quiet up here, and I just don't know if they're here. I think if we get one, it's going to be one of those like, where the fuck has that come from? Do you know what I mean? I think we've all had it in our fishing where you get a bite out of the blue and you're just not expecting it. So I think if it does happen, that's going to be the case. So but we stuck with the island rods because, like I say, yesterday it was the only place that I see some fish. So I've stuck 2 back on there, and I've still got 1 down this edge. Obviously the bait that we've gone in, you guys know the coup already. The Steamy's hydro squid. It just dominates this lake, don't we? So we know we're using the correct bait, and yeah, I've just got to wait for them to come round. What I've done with this as well, guys, I've actually soaked it all in the hydro squid liquid. And then what you do with it, because a lot of people say to me, Ben, with the bait, do you add liquids, etc.? The best way to prepare the hydro squid, or even the TNT or the krill, whatever one you want, as soon as you get it, put it into a bucket, and then literally just pour, like, how many kilos you get. Say you buy a kilo, for instance, pour it straight into the bucket, pour the liquid on it, and then just keep turning it over every 3 hours. Obviously during daylight, at night you can't do that. And do that 48 hours and let it all soak in, and then put it in the freezer. And as you can see, I'll turn the packaging around, then put it back in the bag. Can you see the state of it all? Now I say state of it all, that's all the goodness. So that is how I prepare my hydro squid. Obviously that's there in the 12 mils as well. So what I've done is I've put them out in the boat, and but these hydro squid pasties, which I've used before in previous videos, now they're like a ball pellet. You get them in 1 litre jars, get them in 12, 15, 22s, whatever you want. But you remember like the ball pellet back in the day, but they used to break down within like 20 minutes, it would be pure dust. With these being pasties, they last up to 4 to 5 hours until they start breaking down. Covered in dust, covered in goodness. And another tip with these guys as well, to get them out further, if you put these in a freezer, obviously leave them in there. When you get to the lake, stick them straight out there like marbles. So it's a low breakage time for that as well. So what we've done, we've scattered them all up and down the island. So I thought, well, the only way I'm going to try and get these fish to come down is pure attraction. So we put them out as well. Give them a go. I've got nothing to lose, guys. We're struggling. As for the hook bait wise, we got one on the red. That's what I've done well on the last trip. They're like a red dumbelly hydro squid, them ones. I've got one of those on. In fact, that's on the middle rod. So that's on the right hand side of the island. They're in a 15 mil, them ones, guys. Oh, they absolutely stink. You know, for people that have brought hydro squid, you know exactly what I just went through. And then on the other ones, the ever faithful, dark red. And there they are in the 12 mil, guys. They're a wafter as well, them ones. But that's the bait that basically dominates this lake. But at the moment, I don't think it's the bait, I don't think it's the rigs. Just don't think they're feeding, or they're not here in numbers, guys. So, but I'll tell you what, let's have a little look there. So basically we've got one here, and then the other end of the island, just in here, there's like a V there in between 2 trees. When you get in this swim, it's very recognisable. And what we've done is, I've sprayed bait from here, like them pasties, sorry, all the way, all up here. So basically, whichever way they come round that island now, we should be covered. So like I say, I've got 2 rods still on that, and then we've got 1 rod just down this edge down here as well, where I've caught some fish as well, guys. So, but let's hope today we get one, guys. Like I say, the temperature, it is warming up. Jumper will be coming off soon, and yeah, let's hope we get lucky today, eh, guys? Right then, guys, well, we've got one. Left hand rod's just rattled off. We've round in Dad's swim. Now look what we got. Still got a rig and everything inside her. Look that there. Yeah, it's like a 20 odd. That will do. Lovely. Right out of the blue as well. There she is. Lovely one. Right, let's get her weighed up and let's show you guys what we got. Well then guys, sitting around in Dad's swim, and yeah, out the blue, left down rod. Away it went, £26.12. Let me mirror this one. Check him out. Yeah, check him out. Yeah, do start with. We'll spin you around the other way quickly, mate. A nasty scar on him that side. Need to give him a bit of treatment.
Scar on him?
Yeah. But there. It's the other side, guys. So yeah, we'll give that wound a bit of a treat up. But yeah, what a start. Overjoyed with that one. So he shall do. Lovely. £26.12. Yeah, he's a cracker, he is. That will do, guys. Right. Let's get some photos, get him back, get that rod straight back out. Well then guys, what about that then, eh? I'll tell you what, I don't know who's more shocked, you or me, or even Carp Dog Ted. Where the hell that came from, I've got no idea. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I thought I was staring down the barrel of my first ever coking farm blank. It's that dire, you know, so there's no showing, nothing. But like I say, we stuck with the hydro squid like we said earlier. I know it's the going bait on here. I know the rigs work. Obviously caught plenty of carp out of Meadow, and including that big one. And yeah, like I say, what are you doing, mate? Oh, he's out there, he's chasing the birds. So yeah, it was just a case of waiting for him to come round, you know. So but yeah, like I said, left hand rod up against the island over there, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely screaming. Went up to Dad's swim. Like, to be honest, I said to Dad, this ain't going to happen. Because I just don't think it's going to happen. They're not acting normal. What do we know, guys, eh? What do we know as carp anglers? I'll tell you what we know. Fuck all. How about that, eh? We keep it real, don't we, eh? We always like a bit of swearing on the channel. Of course we do. It ain't for everyone. Other channels are available if you're not into it. Jog on, as I say. But no, like I say, we keep it real. And I'm going to tell you now, keeping it real, that was one lucky carp. And that's what it was, boys. Like I say, I stuck with the hydro squid. We know it's the domination bait on Meadow, as it's proved again. And like I say, we still got a night to go. We're in late afternoon now. And like I say, that temperature's going to start plummeting soon. I am not going to be sitting here like this. But right, enough waffle from me. Put the rod back out on the spot, and I'll come back to you tonight with an evening update, and I'll show you the rig as well. I'll go through that, and yeah, great, absolutely overjoyed. £26.12. He's got a smile. Of course he has. He's had a carp, hasn't he? Well, I said to you guys, walk around any lake, if you see a man with a smile, he's had a fucking carp. Of course he's had a carp. Well, I've certainly had a carp. Of course I have. Right, I'll come back to you soon, yeah?
Looks like Ben's into another one on the end of the island. Just netted Ted. Come on, Ted.
Well, just sitting down having a bit of dinner with Dad. Just hovering over the rods. The left hand rod's just absolutely screamed off again, same as the last one. So let's see what we've got.
Hold on.
That will do, eh? Number 2. Right then, guys. Well, see the battle. Just weighed it. £29.6. Isn't it, Ted, eh? And to be fair, it's one I've had before. She's a little bit down. I had her at, I think it was £30 an ounces last time. There she is again. A cracking £29.6. And it interrupted our dinner. So, yeah, cracking mirror on the evening. So spinning around quickly. Yeah. I've got the long one, you are, mate. That's why you give a good fight. And there's the other side, guys. So hydro squid yet again. Another one off the island. Starting to get somewhere now. So, but right, let's get this one straight back. Well, morning, guys. And yeah, I forgot to do a bit of an evening update for you guys, wasn't it, eh? Not like me. Yeah, the year after that fish, obviously we got the rods back out, etc. And yeah, like I say, very, very quiet. Even in the night, very, very quiet. But like I say, from what the word is at the moment, they're the only 2 fish that have been caught out of Meadow. So like I say, very, very grateful and very lucky as well, I might add. Like I say, it was if it wasn't for me keeping my eyes peeled for them split minutes as such, I probably wouldn't have even been fishing that island. But like I say, we see 2 of them cruising around there, and it was all that I had to go for. And typical, we've had 2 bites off of it. So hydro squid as usual. Like I say, I knew the bait, you know, like I've said before, that's the bait to be on Meadow. I knew the rigs worked, and it was just a case of just trying to find them. And yeah, that was very lucky, just seeing them 2 cruising around. And like I say, it's paid off, isn't it, guys? It's paid off big time. I mean, considering the first night, it was all doom and gloom, wasn't it? We didn't even get a bleat. You're down in the dumps as such, you know. We all do it, don't we, as carp anglers? Next 24 hours, your eyes are fucking kiting you. You know, 26.12, 29.6. And you know what the funny thing is, guys, here? You like this one? Information and entertainment, isn't it? That 29 I've had before. When I was looking at it yesterday, I was like, I know you. I swear I know you. But like, no, I know you personally. Anyway, I've gone back through some photos. It's only Faye, isn't it? I've caught this fish before. I had it in May, just before spawning, and I think it was £30.8 it was. Anyway, obviously we're later on in the year. You're going to be a little bit down, but yeah, 29.6 now, and I named it after my missus. I mean, how weird is that, guys, eh? And the reason for it is they wouldn't let me name it Ben again. They said, you've got too many Bens on site. You can't keep naming them Ben. You've got to start, you know, using other names. So I said, all right, we'll call it Faye. Bloody gonna call me missus again, ain't I, guys, eh? What do you reckon? Hey? A sign of love, that is, isn't it? Got to get the brownie points in, look, boys. She watches these sometimes. This one's for you, babe, see? No matter where I am in the country, I'll always catch you, girl. Any chance doing an extra night, love? Get out of it, she's saying, boys, eh? You gotta try it, haven't we, lads, eh? But yeah, I couldn't believe it. The sorry, a message just come through there on my phone. But yeah, yeah, I've gone and caught me missus again, eh? Best catch of my life, guys. So yeah, it's turned out to be a good session. And but like I say, the first 24 hours it weren't, so we keep it real. Very grateful. And like I say, time is now about 7:30. I'm on till 12. So who knows? I haven't seen any more. Very quiet out there. Like I say, maybe they were just 2 stragglers. Like I say, if you find what the going bait is on any lake, regardless of this complex, could be any complex, and if your rigs are good, like every carp angler says their rigs are good, aren't they? But what I mean is, if you regularly catch, you can start pinpointing that it ain't that stuff. You know, you can start saying, right, they're not here, or etc, etc. And I think that was just the case. Like I say, obviously everything's right, and I've just got lucky. Managed to get 2 fish to tilt, and we've managed to nab them. So yeah, very grateful, lads. Very, very grateful. So but like I say, got about 4 hours left. I'll pack up in a couple of hours, I always do. and then we'll go from there, boys. But right, time for me to finish my coffee. I'm gonna have a cigarette, and I'm gonna go around and see if Dad's had anything, because I certainly haven't had anything. So let's hope he's had one, lads. All right, guys, and we just had another one. Check that out! What a carp! 31 £8. Literally just finished talking to you guys. An hour later, bosh! Look at that! What an immaculate fish he is. Oh, I'm well pleased with him. That ends the trip lovely, that one, didn't it, guys? Eh? Yeah, 31.5 £. Immaculate, fully scaled, that from Meadow. So I'll spin him around for you guys. Yeah, he's immaculate, he is. Check that out. He's a proper recognisable one with that patch. Yeah, oh, I'm well pleased with him. He's a proper fish, isn't he? On the hydro squid again, that one, guys. So number 3. And like I say, it ends the session lovely. So let's get some stills and let's get him straight back. Right then, guys, well, I'm coming on to the rig side of things now, and I'm near the end of my session, but I did promise I'd go through them with you. And basically what you got in shot there, guys, is what's caught the 3 fish. I mean, that last one was ridiculous, wasn't it, guys? £31, but we'll come on more to that in a little while. So basically, if I start here, we've got a lead 3 leader. Again, that's in £45, and I normally have them at 1 metre, so give or take 3 foot. That's the lead 3 leader there. Obviously all the stuff's from CARP Mechanics. You guys can use what you want. It's just a bit of an heads up though for you guys for when you're coming. So basically we come down, we got the lead 3 leader, which is here. We then come through to the new safety clip. They're in brown now. For people that have been watching a lot of my videos, obviously I said about these brown ones that they were coming out. Well, they're here now, guys. Obviously you go through the tail rubber, lead 3 leader goes through the clip, put your swivel in the clip, and in this bit here, as you can see, guys, is a peg which holds the swivel in place. So basically when you get a take, that swivel is always locked. The swivel will never come out, but what happens is this lead will pull free, tail rubber comes down, and then you're in direct contact with the fish. On the end of that, as you can see, I've got my snap link there. I get loads and loads of questions I do about these, and I just find it so much easier than the quick change one, guys. Like in previous videos, I've had the crooks go on me with these. These ones, I think they're £25 test. I buy normally between £20 and £30 test, and I get a lot of people saying, where'd you get them from? All good tackle shops will sell these, guys. But when I say a good tackle shop, it's got to be like an all-round tackle shop. Some carp shops won't sell them because they come under coarse fishing. So they're the ones, as you can see. Ted's just having a little glance. Right, and then we come down, we've got the hook length there, guys. Now, that there is a Komodo hook length, or Komodo hook length, sorry, should I say. That's in £25, and then as you can see there, I've pulled the sheath bit back, so this bit here is all very flexible here. Then we come down, obviously I've got a size 4 G-force hook there. Basically all I do is knotless knot, so I whip it around the shank, come down, I've got a piece of silicone which is here, guys, and all I do is just trap that. So the hair comes out of it. I don't like rings, I never have done. Where that is trapped is where it exits the hook there, so it doesn't move. Obviously then we've got a 15mm hydro squid barrel, which is a reddy in colour, like reddy pinky colour should I say, and that's what's caught 2 fish. Obviously I did have one on a red coloured one, like the dark red, which the hydro squid is known for. Now that there, guys, is the Rig Mechanics. That there is a 3-ounce lead, again from SM Leads. Like I said before, guys, give him a look on Facebook. His leads are very cheap, and the good thing I like about it is his coatings. His coatings always stick on. Don't you hate it when you go to your lead bag and all the coatings are cracked and everything? So don't happen with him. But yeah, these are some of the products. Obviously this one obviously has just been put in sleeves for me to try. But yeah, this lead 3 camo brown leader, that is the one I'm very impressed with. And obviously the G-force barbless hooks there, guys. Gives you an heads up, guys. If you want to take it on board, that's great. Like I say, this channel is just about showing you what I use. You can use what you want, but it's just giving you an heads up so you're halfway home before you start landing some of these cracking coking carp. Right then guys, well we've come to the end of the session, and yeah, what a session that was, wasn't it, eh? I mean, to top it off with that £31 fully scale, what a carp that was. And I know there's 3 of them in here. One of them's called Ben. I don't know if that's a new 30, I will find out. But the yeah, I've not had that one, so I've got 1 more fully scaled to go. But yeah, that was a cracking carp that was. Literally just after I spoke to you guys, an hour later, away it went, and again off the island, guys. So on that rig that I just showed you as well. And yeah, it's just doing the do, and it, that hydro squid, it's just a one, isn't it? You know, like I say, we didn't see any fish like jumping or anything like that, or feeding fish, but we see 2 cruising around them islands. I've ended up catching 3 because of it. You know, lucky, skill, I don't know. I'll put it down to luck. That's all that was, because the first 24 hours, not happening, guys. So, but there you go. That's what it's all about, carp fishing, isn't it? You ride your luck, sometimes you get lucky. But right, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you do, boys. Like I say, there's loads of big fish content on here. Sounds like there's a plane above. But yeah, like I say, go back on previous videos, loads of big fish content, 30, 40, 50 pound carp galore on this channel. And like I say, it's love for the love, you know. So, but right, it's time for me to get me backside back to London. Thanks for watching. And thank you for Coking Farm as well. You know, 3 lovely carp, 26, 29 and a 31 from Meadow. Great weekends carping. It's a ta-da from me and a ta-da from Ted. See you soon, guys.